It's not going to work. Oh, yeah, well, live from my basement, it's Thursday night! Woo! As we look at my logo, that's not nearly as much fun as looking at the game. Oh, gang. The gang is all here. Not quite. We're missing one. Mr. One Leonard is AWOL at the moment. He will be back anytime now. He'll be here anytime now. But who needs a dragon anyway? It's not like they do any damage, right? It's not like we're in the middle of... Oh, we're not. We're not really in the middle of combat anyway. Yeah. So, welcome to Dave's Imagination. Dave's Imagination presents Descent into Avernus. Slipping Hell's Grasp. Let's roll. Beginning. All right.
Picture down there.
I didn't notice that before you. Slipping Hell's Grasp, just as Ruckus is there with his open palm.
Yeah, that was intentional.
So his grasp is Hell's Grasp? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, back to how about the Google screen only? That's all we need since, we do our gaming kit. No, we don't have the corner camera, so we don't need the corner camera view. And we can jump over to Google. The sound is a-poppin'. Over to Dave's favorite room. Here we are in Avernus, the first of the 9 hells. We each found our own way to Elturel as it had fallen into the first of the 9 hells, battled a bunch of demons, saved the life of Ulver Ravengard, who had a vision in his near-death experience of Angel and her companion, flying elephant that you happen to have along with you, battling some demons with some great sword, some great shiny sword, and defeating the demons by burying that sword and some building around it and some scab around it, something like that. And Lulu says, or the dude says, "Hey, find the sword and you should be able to figure out how to set us free and return us back to the Faerun, to the realm of the living." And he says, "Go find the sword, set us free." And Lulu says, I remember something about talking birds." You find your way off the floating moat of the town to the main ground, where you run into a biker gang, a Mad Maxian biker gang, and where they're tormenting a few people, and you do some battle, which helps our friend Ruckus Wereshark with his requirement, but didn't quite satisfy it. You've got Ruckus trapped in a lamp until he can meet his Dark God's requirement. And by saving those 3, you talk to them, and they say, we might know who these people are, but really, we really need some hell wasp larvae. And we'll take you to Knucklebone Fort if you bring us the larva. And okay, fine. You go to battle some. You send a specter up into the hell wasp nest, and it brings out the larva with a whole bunch of hell wasps on its tail. Do a little battle until finally the queen comes up and says, "Why are you guys attacking us? We don't go into your house and steal your children. Why are you taking our children?" And you say, "Well, because that dude told us to. Of course, that's why we did it." "What dude?" She says, "That dude over there?" And he says, "Well, we need to know where this is." "Oh, well, that's over there. Tell you what, you tell us who told you to. We'll go take care of him, and we'll fly you there." They flew you there. They drop you off at the gates of Fort Knucklebone. You negotiate your way into the Madcap. I keep saying dwarfs in my further revelation. They're actually more closely related to gnomes, and we will say they were actually humanoid, when really the red cats and white cats are actually fae. So But we will say they were humanoid for the sake of our story. They weren't madcap redcaps. They were red hat gnomes. Just a small clarification.
Yep.
Red hat gnomes, as demented by the nine hells as they were. You convince them with the clever use of magic stones. You let them in, and you drop the ruckus bomb in front of them.
It wouldn't happen to have been related to Zerwalk, would they?
Ooh, that'd be fun. No. As you drop the ruckus bomb in the middle of them, and we went all Scooby-Doo on them. As the ruckus bomb, ruckus were-shark was chasing the red hats all around, in and out of the building, increasing his kill requirement and then decreasing it at the same time. Ultimately, though, he killed some that didn't see him and met the requirement. And now Gloin has all of the bad guys in front of him, and he can't possibly survive.
Good.
wait, no, that's not right. You chased the red hats around, and you killed, met your requirement. You finally came out while Ruckus was chasing the red hats around. Well, I was wrong, Glenn. I thought he would sit on that side, but he didn't.
Yeah, that's okay.
You left all the cookies at your spot.
Yeah, there you go. Good. There you go.
The cookies will come to you.
Don't lift the lid. If you do, like all
Did
the...
you bring goodies too? Yeah.
They start throwing the bows.
April's soft chocolate chip cookies. You will.
I made the mistake of lifting the lid. The scent comes out, and then it's game over.
I don't care where you sit. So while that's going on, you talk to a flame skull that was sitting in War Machine.
A very friendly flame skull.
Who's missing his tooth.
Missing his tooth.
And the red hats had stolen his tooth. And we just so happened that the tooth was on a necklace and it was stuck in between Ruckus's teeth. He pulled it out and gave it to him, and he was happy about that. Also, while enjoying the show, was Pins and Needles, the imps. We're talking about. Oh, we forgot another big thing. While you were encountering the bees, we had an important curse put upon Panlamir. Yeah.
Butterfly.
So your vision is obscured. You have disadvantage on any ranged attacks.
Okay.
So you're cursed with the butterflies floating around your head, obscuring your vision. And so, Pins and Needles were laughing and enjoying the red hats being tormented by the were-shark. Eventually, that was done. You came to your senses, and then they said, well, where are Chukka and Clonk? Chukka-Clonk. Oh yeah. I've come prepared for that.
Is there a reason there's a almost pentagram there?
Yes, there is.
It's not important, is it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It will be.
That's where the anvil,
So-
piano falls.
And so
Anvil piano. They're very interchangeable.
they see you, and they first Chukka-Clonk wave at you and say, hold on, and they start to walk, and then they come to so no, and they wave you to their infernal war machine, and they have you look inside, and Chukka-Clonk, well, and you hear in the background they gotta have the song going. Chukka-Clonk. You know the song?
Before my time.
You don't know the song? You didn't learn it?
This is one of those, I haven't heard it in 30 years and I still know it.
This is after Leonard's time and before my time.
Prime in our time.
Weird to sound, yeah. Okay, after my, yeah.
Yeah, after you, before me, yeah.
Song's playing in the background. So, some weird box with a round thing on it, just pushing out the song, and just the only words they know are the words to these songs.
Nice.
and so check the lock, and they motion to the inside, and they show you this wiring inside is all messed up, and they pick up a section of the wiring and they spin it, and thus were the midweek puzzles, which we have been solved. Ken, you get inspiration for jumping on and solving it midweek. Before the game, Noel and Christian also, and I think Wes and Glenn helped a little bit too. But Noel did this first one, and then ultimately they jumped in and they did the second one, and so they're thankful as that part of the machinery is all fixed and they can move on to their next work item, repair part of that machine. And as you look at it, it is in quite the disarray. That looks like some sort of actually looks like some junk Bible. Yeah, Ken?
I think that a little bit of wiring really helps.
Yeah, every little bit. And so you get it done, and they look at you, and it's like, what do you want?
We'd like to know if the talking bird people reside here or nearby.
They are the talking bird people.
Oh, they are? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that part. Why I missed that part?
Yeah, check a clown. Let me rock you all night. I feel for you. Oh, won't you tell you what I want to do? What I want to do. And they look at Lulu, and they run up and they give her a hug. I feel for you.
We need to find the blade, the sword. Would they know where it is?
Right. That's what we need to know.
And so they kind of hold on. I feel for you, and they walk away, and they run into here, and they come back out and I should do some pictures.
And they give us the
So
sword.
there's
right?
Yeah, they give you the sword. It's over.
Game over, right?
Oh, except for you level up again.
Hope there's a bunch of red caps around.
We did solve a puzzle, too.
So there's check block, but they walk out with these two behind them. Dow.
That doesn't look neighborly. He looks fearsome.
Yes, Chunk o'clock.
He's just got a CPAP machine because he snores.
Yeah.
You know.
Fair point.
We have
It's a
gas.
gastric bypass.
And so Chuck o'clock that they lead these two up to you, and an old lady walks up to you. And, what brings you to our humble fort?
Must be Maggie.
We are on a quest, right?
Master Blaster.
A quest? How exciting! What are you questing for in Avernus?
A way home.
Yes.
And where do you call home, dearie?
The mortal plane.
You think you can get back to the mortal plane?
Think?
Why would you want to go back? It's wonderfully miserable here.
I prefer it wonderfully unmiserable.
To each their own. As they walk up, Mickey, this is my friend Mickey, my companion, longtime companion. You've met Chuck o'clock and probably the Red Hats,
Moving on.
Yes, they're quite insane. And as you
Well,
noticed,
yes.
as Mickey was walking in, he walks very gingerly on one of his feet. So he would take a step and then he'd hop a couple, and then kind of reach for his foot, and then keep walking to keep up, and keep walking up, and you can kind of hear some laughter off to the side,
Coming from.
And
kind of behind those motorcycles up here.
in their close-up picture, it looked like she was, like, was she sewing him up?
I'm sorry.
In the picture,
In character, would you like to ask the question?
I would just like to see the picture again, please.
Yeah, I gotta be on the
I'm
right
assuming the picture is
thing.
representative of what you're
Yeah,
showing.
it is. It is. Yeah, so a piece of clothing there, and
Oh, sewing the okay.
It does look like flesh underneath.
No, I thought
Yeah.
like she was sewing his leg back on or something.
well, I mean, you look and you see that the clothing is kind of his skin.
Okay.
She's touching him.
Okay.
Oh, he's always getting his trousers snagged on something. Hold still, Mickey.
Is he hurt?
He acts like he is.
Oh, pain is wonderful. I'm sure he loves it. You look at him and he goes,
So you asked the birds about the sword, and they went and got these two.
Right.
Okay. So, bird.
pardon you.
How fitting.
A red hat pops.
I'm so full and tired. Well, so we could ask her about what is the name of the sword?
Sword of Zariel.
Master Scribe.
Why are
It's
you?
the Sword of Zariel.
Why are you tired? You've been asleep most of the
Actually,
day.
do I even know about the sword? I've been mostly insane all day.
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't even really know.
Mostly insane?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's no mostly about it.
Okay. So, Wayne, lean over. Maybe you want to ask Mickey if he wants some help with his pain. He's obviously in some sort of pain. Out there around.
I think that's kind of what I did, but she
Oh.
answered.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she
I
said
asked him if he's
pain's
in
no
pain, what's going on?
And he started to step forward, and Maggie, so hold still. I'm not done sewing up your trousers.
So I'll move up to him. You know, I have a +9 on medicine, I'll do an evaluation.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious when you look at his foot. There's a large metallic splinter in his foot.
Someone's playing a joke on you, Mickey. So I reach on the drawer, so it's right there in front of my face, right? And I yank it out.
Sure. Just give me a medicine check.
Roll for initiative.
Just roll a d20. Yeah.
Well, I gotta get to a D20. 15 plus 9.
Yeah. It is. You hear it exhale like the pain is. Yes, fine, you're fine. And you, off in the distance, you hear something like, ow, why'd you have to do that? Ow. And there's probably even a piece of fruit or vegetable, not that there would be fruit or vegetable in the room, thrown at you. Like, why'd you do that?
A little piece of brimstone.
So, what brings you to my fort?
It was our understanding that you or some of your friends could direct us to where the Sword of Zariel is.
Oh, the Sword of Zariel. Nope, don't know where it's at.
What about the scabbed over citadel?
Scabbed over Citadel. Nope, don't know where it's at. But I am an expert on all things Zariel. I do have this mural painted on my wall. And she'll pull you into her back shop. And I don't want to because then I have to do it again. But somewhere back here, she'd have a big painting on the wall. And it depicts the angel and her companion elephant battling demons. and a massive demon at that, and with a great. Maybe you mean that sword?
If it's the one she's holding, yeah.
No, don't know where it's at.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. But
Is,
tell me about your friend. She looks at the elephant.
I was gonna say, does it look like the same as?
She
one
looks
painting?
just like. And Lulu goes up to the mirror and starts looking at it. I wish I could remember. And Maggie's like, oh, why didn't you say so? I can help you with your memory.
Well, that would be.
Be nice.
Yeah. But
Yes.
just so long as it doesn't hurt her.
Well, there's
Traumatic memories always
no gain. But I'm sure if you all look like rugged folk, are you still a dragon? Are you in glowing form?
Thought we were going.
Well, you got me there.
I thought when we went across the border, we.
I have you here in glowing form, but I wonder if I should.
We also had dragon too.
I would be probably drawing a lot of attention if I was a dragon.
I would say.
So I'd be glowing for a while.
All right, just moving Goldark off to the side.
Until
You just said you were in dwarf form when you pulled out the splinter.
Right.
And he says, well, there's a ritual my sisters and I can perform to help you, help your friend here remember.
I mean, that seems like it could.
And she gets all, oh yay, we'll learn more about Zariel. And she's, why don't go over there and you'll see the purple thing in the ground. Go stand around that and I'll be right with you.
sign says sacrifice pit.
Sorry, it was a +10 on medicine.
Either way, crushed it.
Well, in that case, it failed.
No one's gonna ask why I was late. Wow, I thought you'd all be in shock.
We were.
Why were you late, Leonard?
Because there's 2 5-gallon buckets of pears in my back seat.
Ooh. Whoa.
Did they fall over?
I can't possibly eat that
They
many
did fall over.
pears.
Both
I
of them.
think he's right on time.
All right, so you guys go over to this magic circle, and she comes out with pillows, and she sets them around this outside the circle and puts one right in the middle, and then one where she is, and on either side when she sits down, she says, "Oh, sit down," and what was your name? Lulu. Ah, Lulu, you are her. What? You just sit here in the middle, dearie. And the rest of you, if you could sit, please. Make yourself comfortable. Make yourself comfortable. The flame skull's not there. And she says, okay, everyone join hands. You over there, join hands. All right, my sisters and I will help. And you see on the either side of her pillow are these skulls. It's okay. They won't mind helping us out. I pause. You guys can interject or say anything or do stuff if you want.
What exactly is involved here?
Well, we're going to do a little telepathic bonding here, and we're going to do some dream surfing. And through that dream surfing, we ought to break free memories of Lulu, and maybe she'll remember what she needs to remember. Oh, I wish I could remember where the scat place was.
Oh, this sounds perfect for what we need. We could all get an insight into where Lulu has been, where the sword.
What are the risks to Lulu?
Well, I mean, it is quite vivid dreams, and I mean there is some risk, but with you guys helping, you can help shoulder that burden.
Side effects may include headache, diarrhea, dry mouth,
Death.
death, rapid loss of hair, inability to turn left at intersections.
Permanent disability, but you'll be fine. You're such a rugged-looking dude.
Wait, side effects to us?
Well, we're all gonna help guide her through this dream surf.
Oh, okay.
And as she's talking, you Ruckus, hear an invisible voice in your ear. It says, "I know who knows."
Which ear? Which ear did I get?
Your left ear.
So I look at Olak.
And you and in your other ear you hear, "We can tell you who it is."
I'll look it up. Like what?
The other ear, "The person that knows your secret."
Everybody knows.
There's a bunch of people that know that. But
If you were to take care of them, we would give you something in return. If they were to, other ear, disappear, other ear, disappear, other ear, disappear. We could even perhaps give you a coin.
so I don't recognize this voice.
And they say, "Look over there." And you look over across the way and you see a little red hat dude scurrying away.
Oh, they're offering the couple of the red hats
We know
that
who
survived.
knows.
Wouldn't they have to know who knows?
This is part of the dark god curse talking to me now, which is new.
We can give you a soul coin in
Yeah.
return.
And I'll be kind of like looking at.
Okay, everyone, if you would just hold hands. Soul coin. Disappear, disappear, disappear. All right.
Who's sitting next to me on the other side? That's the lady.
The old lady.
Yeah, and she's sorry. She's not. She's talking about other stuff.
She's
so
She's kind of talking this whole time,
Yeah.
distracting you a little bit.
That's what you heard.
And so she starts initiating a ceremony. What's the right word? A ceremony, right? And you can feel the tingling, your hair standing up, goosebumps running down your arm as you feel this telepathic bond, psychic bond between all of you and Lulu. Now, if you're ready, we'll begin. Silence is acceptance, oh boy.
We're too terrified to speak.
So I found a new toy this week. Actually,
Uh-oh.
just today. And it, what was it called? Artflow is a website. It's an AI generating website, and you give it a prompt, a description of a character or two, and a little synopsis of the story, and it does a little video for you. It creates a little video. So I can go into my manual, my book that has the description of the scenario, drop it in, and it does a little. To call it a video is an exaggeration. It's more of a slideshow, but moves the picture around a little bit. So Hopefully this is loud enough for you, Ken.
As the rich, radiant light of 100 dancing rainbows slowly dissolves, warm sunlight fills the area. Within a lush meadow of tall green grass is a small flying elephant and a beautiful angel. Lulu and Zariel exchange curious glances, their eyes filled with wonder and amazement. Lulu takes to the air, soaring above the meadow with graceful elegance. Zariel follows Lulu, her radiant wings carrying her swiftly through the air. Lulu and Zariel land on a fluffy, cloud-like island in a hidden corner of the sky.
Wow.
That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, but as it goes on, and so here's the actual prompt, and this is what I submitted. As the rich, radiant light of 100 dancing rainbows slowly dissolves, warm sunlight fills the area. Within that space, Lulu flies lazily in a lush meadow at the shoulder of a beautiful blindfolded, I didn't add that detail, blindfolded angel. As a pair strolls through the tall green grass, the voice of the hag fills your mind. She says, "Push through the vision. It only represents what Lulu wishes were true. We need to see more." As you feel your mind, your soul slipping into the dream of this Shangri-La, this beautiful scene, you feel that tension, and you each need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Do we still have the heroism
I think we do. There's
that you
markers
cast on
still.
us? How long does that last for?
Well, it wouldn't be heroism. It would have been
Or your
the blast.
bless? Yeah.
Let's
Like a
see.
minute.
Yeah, it's not super long. Although I think, let's see. I don't know. Does it last? It doesn't necessarily last longer at higher levels. It lets
Actually,
me extend more people.
I think I'll be. Oh, that wasn't. For having a plus 10 intelligence saving throw, it wasn't a great roll.
Let's see
What do we need?
I hadn't told you yet. What'd you get?
15.
Me too.
7.
Pair of nat ones down here.
Well, no, mine was a 2 minus 1. By intelligence.
Oh, okay.
Was it with?
15 was the difficulty class, so you two passed.
Okay. Was it with advantage or? No,
No.
okay. Well, they were rolling.
So, which would remind me, Eeyore, you do have inspiration from last week if you choose to use it.
I'm not sure. I don't want to remain blissfully ignorant.
Oh, you're going to change your mind in a second. So who failed? Ken?
You said 15 was the DC,
Yes.
and I passed by the skin of my teeth.
Nice.
We had 3 people pass by the skin of their teeth, I think.
Oh, what the hell? This is gonna be tough, man.
What do you got?
It can get worse. 1 minus 1 is 0.
You each take 45 points of psychic damage.
What? That was not listed on the side effects.
Yeah.
And we listed off death.
I know it's painful, but you just protected Lulu from that damage. And you've pushed her into her next dreamscape to something more real.
So I'm a dwarf now, so I can't remember do I take it straight from this or I'm not a dragon, so he has different set hit points. than
Yes,
I-
you take it straight from this. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a half on a successful save?
No, that wasn't part of the deal.
It's like this is not.
So lucky you.
It's not charmed or sleep.
No, this is psychic damage getting ripped from the pleasant dream into a more sobering dream as we move on to the second dream.
So those of us that didn't take the damage, we're still in the happy place? Or
No, you were able to slip away without taking the damage.
okay.
We're gonna be dead
So-
before we reach the end.
Everybody's still dreaming, or are they conscious back in the?
No, everyone's still in the psychic bond with Lulu, unless you've passed out from the pain.
Yeah.
Okay. You've passed out from the pain, and you are no longer part of it. Okay.
I was expecting.
So I popped out of the dream.
Well, you are comatose. You're not dead. You're not doing death saves. You are unconscious and stable.
Okay.
That's specifically from the book, is what it says. Right. So this is not me throwing you a bone. It's what.
Darn, we can't die.
There's only 6 of these, Glenn.
Never say never.
It's only 6 times 45.
I've already died like 3 or 4 times today.
At least.
All right.
And
So.
mostly by our hand.
So this time I'm going to read it first, and then we'll play the video and see how well it does. So the next dream section is a flame-encircled battlefield appears on a barren hellscape. At the center of the circle, Lulu and the angel lie unconscious and prone. Horribly injured, you see yourself standing in defense of Lulu and the angel. Standing in defense of Lulu and the angel. Facing outward as 6 spine-covered devils creep closer to each one of you. In the distance, a formation of battered and retreating human warriors disappear through a portal. The devils, hisses the hag's disembodied voice. You must defeat those devils. You each have 6 devils upon you. And so think about, they're coming at you. You each will have a turn to attack those 6 devils. Think about, and in a second we'll go around the room and tell how you will attack those devils. All right?
Question.
Yes?
Are we using our existing spells and stuff?
Yes.
Or do we get like a whole new refresh since we're in Lulu's dream?
So these are devils, right?
These are devils. Use the spells, whatever spells you have left.
And I'm not
You're out.
participating? Okay.
Yeah, you're out now. Sorry, man. I
Means
hit the box.
just fire.
So let's see how Art Flow did. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? Oh my.
A flame-encircled battlefield appears on a barren hellscape. At the center of the circle, Lulu and the angel lie unconscious and prone, horribly injured.
I don't see her.
An adventurer is standing in defense of Lulu and the angel, facing outward as 6 spine-covered flying devils creep closer. In the distance, a formation of battered and retreating human warriors disappears through a portal.
It likes showing me the
angel.
The angels,
Yeah.
which I can't really complain about. But let's see. I think I have.
It seems to only really like to have like one object.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Well, but
maybe
it's a
2.
warrior
Yeah,
with
2,
the elephant,
2, yeah,
so-
2 tops, but like the
They got that part right.
So some spined devils are attacking you.
You say there was 1 on each of us, or
6 on each of you.
6 on each of us. Okay.
Charging in for the attack. Who would like to go first?
1 for every 6 of us?
Okay, I can roll.
And they're attacking us in the dream world, but we have to use our spells in the dream world.
Wes. 6 coming at you.
I am going to use Tasha's Caustic Brew. A stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction that you choose. Of course, try to line them up as well as I can. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid.
Yeah, they all fail. How much damage would you do?
2d4, but it's concentration up to a minute. So they keep taking damage every turn.
How much damage do you do?
In one turn,
Yeah.
it would be 2d4.
So 8 points of damage
Yeah.
to each one. Okay, so say 8 times 6. 2d4. Roll your 2d4.
Eight. Roll 2 4s.
Wow. So 48 points of damage if you add it all up. So yeah, and let's just check real quick. Okay, they all go. But you said it was acid damage?
Acid.
All right. Yeah, it seems to be effective. 48 points of damage, nice strong hit. But they're pushing through. They're still coming to attack. Noel, how you have 6 coming towards you? How would you fend them off?
Eldritch Blast. So the first one is 14 hit.
14. Yeah, it's almost as if it didn't matter. So really your rolls, guys, above the table, we're just trying to see if you crit. Otherwise, your hits are all going to hit.
14 damage.
14 damage total.
Yeah. And it's necrotic.
Necrotic. All right, and glowing.
I still
How
have
close
more.
are they?
I still have 2 more blasts.
Oh, well, go ahead and finish your blast.
The next one is a 13.
Yeah.
Just tell me damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you want to roll to see if you crit.
Well, roll, yeah, but if it's not, then yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like
So
that's my point.
19 damage.
Nice. All right.
And not a crit, I don't think.
You're figuring out what you're going to do, right, Christian?
Yep.
Leonard, what's
How
going
close
to
are
do?
they?
16 damage.
Was there another one?
A 3. You get 3 blasts.
14, 13, and 19.
Yeah.
Where it was the damage, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
So what's Glenn going to do? How close are they? They're within range.
Are they 30 feet?
Sure.
You're in a dream, so the answer is going to be yes.
I still think I'm going to turn into my dragon form.
You try to turn in, and you seem to be prevented. You take that bonus action to, and it's like.
Don't you have like a cleric radiant?
Yeah. I would like to use Word of Radiance, but they all have to be within 5 feet of me, which means I'll be dead. Okay, Word of Radiance. Con 18 save.
They fail.
17 radiant
Each. I can't even do that math. 60 plus 42, 102 points of damage.
You got a calculator you can pull up.
That's to each one of them.
17 times 6.
102.
How's that for some math?
So are we each alone facing these 6?
Yes.
So there's nobody around us.
Well, it's like you have your backs to each other.
So
Does it
we
make
all
sense?
are there,
6.
but we're just, yeah.
Why?
I just want to see, I want to understand if we're alone representing one individual in this vision, or
We don't know what
we all
this
represent.
all. We'll find out what this all means, I think, when it's all said and done. For all we know, we're doing that damage to ourselves.
Christian.
Yep.
Give me my ideas.
What's written down? So.
Best thing I've got right now. Distance 15 feet. Okay, cool. I will cast 4th level Spirit Guardians. 48 damage.
4d8
Mm-hmm.
to each.
Well,
Whenever they step inside,
if they're around me at 15 feet, so if they walked in there, they're getting hammered.
4d8 damage each. That is a ton.
Well, let's see here.
it's his
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Go up and-
I mean, it's
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You pop your thing and they charge in there. So roll your 4d8. $16.
10 and 4 is 14 and 7 is 21.
Each? Wow.
You can designate any number of creatures you can see. Oh, to be unaffected. The affected
Unaffected.
creatures.
No, but they all run into your spirit guardians and they just get torn up.
And their speed is cut in half when they cross through.
Yeah.
When the creature enters for the first time or starts their turn there, they get... Oh, they must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, but they failed.
Okay.
They
Well,
failed.
then they take the damage.
Wow. Sure it wasn't 22 hit points?
Yes. Yes. You
If
have
only.
poison, right? Yes.
Christian's too honest.
Thank you, Wes.
The DM asks you for one extra hit point. You say
yes!
132. Yeah. And so as they push through your defenses, they start attacking you with their claws, their bites and forked tongues and tail spines. And it's as if they can't miss as you take the difference of their total health and the damage you did. So, Mortello, you took 6 points.
I got attacked.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken. I forgot you. Go ahead. I gave away the punchline.
Alright, well, I'll take some swings with my sword.
Okay.
Can you, like, spin in a circle and hit all of them?
Alright, no crits.
How many swings did you get?
2.
2?
Yep.
Okay.
So 9 damage and then 11 damage.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see who's standing out. So, the way it goes is you take their maximum health minus the damage you did, and you get the remaining in damage. So we'll see who's remaining. So, 132 minus 48.
Yeah, I'll be down.
Well, see, now I don't feel so bad. I didn't waste a spell slot. Thank you.
That's 84 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
All of us?
No, that was to Wes.
Christiana.
Noel, Panlamir took 46 points of damage.
And Panamer's down.
Gloin, you took 30 points of damage. Martello, you took 6 points of damage.
Sweet.
And
Oh, wait. I have a reaction. It won't matter. I'm just going with your theme here.
Olak, 112 points of psychic damage. This is all psychic damage.
Bullock is down.
I would think.
Knocked unconscious. So who's left? The two of you.
And then there were 2.
And then there were 2.
There's only 4 more
I don't know what.
dreams, aren't there? 4 more dreams? You have 6 up there.
Well, they haven't,
5.
they haven't survived this one yet.
Yeah, there's
Well, this was the second one.
Yeah, so
3 more.
this is not so you each get another round of attacks, and you probably did a lot of damage to the devils, and they start to retreat. They cower under your magnificent power, and we're a landscape filled with, as we move on to the next dream, a landscape filled with thick black smoke, and the spell of death and decay expands to encompass everything. The devils that survived the previous dream kneel before you and offer to serve you if you spare their lives. Now let's see what the video did.
The landscape is shrouded in thick black smoke, creating an eerie atmosphere. The smell of death and decay hangs heavily in the air. The adventurer stands tall and proud, clad in gleaming armor, as the defeated devil lies at their feet. The devils kneel before the adventurer, their bodies trembling with fear and respect. The adventurer considers the offer of the devils, contemplating their next move. The adventurer raises a hand, granting the devil's mercy for accepting their service.
Well, That's if you do.
Yeah.
This was the best of the videos, I thought, but... So, we'll serve you if you just spare our lives. Martello, what do you say? What do you do with your weapon of choice as the spirit guardians? They take their step back just outside your range. Do you step toward them and deal their killing blow, or do you have leniency and let them live?
No. Take him out.
You take them out. Gloin, how about you? My lawful good cleric.
I would just point of clarification. So Zariel is down, and someone is defending her. One of us. And it's spined devils that are attacking her.
Are attacking her, but you're their defense.
Right.
And
So she leads the devils now.
This is as if this was when she was still an angel,
Right.
not yet an archdevil.
Just point of clarification.
Yeah,
And did they see us fall and lying there, or we disappeared?
yeah. You disappear. Fine. You're no longer in the dream. Gloin.
We're back in the green room.
Great cleric, dwarf, spare our lives and we will serve you.
Gromdark is lawful good.
Oh,
Loin isn't necessarily lawful good.
you with your great weapon, your great clerical spells.
They're still a cleric. They're devils.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I
But
can't.
cake or death.
I can't abide
Yeah, no.
devils. And I would never have devils serving me. That's just wrong.
Gone. As they fall, as you do your final blow and they fall dead. As they run away, you kill them in their backs. Which puts us into the fourth dream.
With only 2 of us left.
Yeah.
As you watch them go the way the surroundings change from the barren landscape that it is to more of a swamp setting, and the waters are dark and black, and you're pushing your way through.
Don't know you're on strength. Though.
Fold it in half.
Oh, and it should be thrown away. I changed it a little bit in my description to the swamp because it didn't want to give me black sludge. So read this and then we'll play the video. You wander a vast barren landscape of utter devastation. Black sludge rises rapidly out of the ground, enveloping your feet, gripping you tightly, overwhelming you with a horrible sense of loss. You hear that kindly old lady say, "Don't let the sludge consume you. You must push through her defenses. She must look." Alright, the fourth video.
The adventurer stands at the edge of a dark, foreboding swamp. His eyes scan the murky waters as he prepares to take his first step. The adventurer takes a cautious step forward, sinking into the viscous black liquid. The sound of his foot breaking the surface is swallowed by the silence of the swamp. The black sludge begins to rise, engulfing the adventurer's legs with a chilling grip. Panic flickers across his face as he struggles to free himself. The black sludge continues its relentless advance, swallowing the adventurer up to his torso. He fights against it, but its grip is unyielding. The black sludge completely engulfs the adventurer, covering him from head to toe. He is consumed by a profound sense of loss and despair.
Fight through! You must
Sludge
push
retreats,
past
leaving
their
the adventurer
defenses.
standing alone, covered in its residue. He takes a
Is that you?
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Where's the
Well, oh no, I'm sorry. As you're engulfed, you are restrained. So you cannot cast a spell. you need to make. This says you need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Both of us?
Oh, for
Both of you need to make a strength saving throw.
Word of radiance even needs. Okay. Oh, strength.
This thing did me too earlier.
Fail. 4.
.2.
Oh, you saved. Let's see how much damage you take. Other screen over here. So I thought those videos were pretty dang cool. Even just the images that I provided.
Yeah.
Yeah, not two ways about it.
And the voiceovers are very convincing. I mean,
Yeah, they were 90%. The voiceovers, if you listen to how they, you could still tell they were mechanical.
oh yeah.
Yeah. They sound a little
Yeah.
robotic, but yeah.
With breaks and not quite.
So glowing takes 38 points of damage.
I'm dead.
You're just
Unconscious.
Whatever.
There was one.
And we go to the final.
Do you care about
How much-
Lulu enough to survive?
She's pretty important.
No pressure.
Do I take any, or because I saved, I get
You
none?
saved that? You got
Nice.
none. Lulu rests on a black cushion at the center of an inky void. She is unconscious and alone. A beam of brilliant white light shines down upon her. Next to Lulu, a large gleaming brass spyglass rests atop an ornately carved tripod. Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. Seeing the spyglass, she approaches it, pressing one eye against the eyepiece. Lulu then steps back, suddenly, eyes wide, mouth open, her face alight with excitement. She cries out, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!"
Awesome.
Play the video, see how it does.
Lulu rests on a black cushion at the center of an inky void. She is unconscious and alone, a beam of brilliant white light shining down upon her. Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. Seeing the spyglass, she approaches it, pressing one eye against the eyepiece. Lulu then steps back suddenly, eyes wide, mouth open, her face alight with excitement. She cries out, the sword, I know where it is."
I'm not sure why Jesus was there, but
I did kind of look like Jesus, didn't it?
I think it just like stuck the elephant in to pictures in place of other things.
Yeah.
A lot of those.
So
I'm at my campfire with my blade and my elephant.
So you go to this website, you click news story. This is a free account, by the way. And you say, "Help me get an idea," or "I have an idea." You put in the name of the characters in the story and a little description of it, and then I drop that paragraph. I did wordsmith the paragraph a little bit. Instead of using pronouns, I put their names, that type of stuff. Or when they say, "You do this," the "you" is the adventurer, right?
Yeah, so it knows what interests you. Yeah.
And then I hit submit, and then it's, okay, here's this picture. Do you like it, or would you like to return it? That's what I played it with a little bit. That's super cool.
yeah.
No, I like it.
And the count. So it's free. Enjoy our free plan. At least it is today. That's
For 100 credits a month.
and so I did all of these today. So anyway,
So what's the difference? Just not to
Yeah.
spend too much time there, but what's the difference in the packages? Like, what do you get for $8 or whatever? Is it
longer
what-
videos for
Oh, okay.
one.
Okay.
That's one thing I noticed. So how many credits you get? I don't know the priority processing. They all say that though. So
Well, that answers the question.
Previous 2
You
minutes.
have more blue dots as you go to the right.
sure,
And more
thing.
time.
longer videos for sure.
Yeah.
20-minute video here, 6-minute video there, 2 minute. But for this 2 minutes This was a minute and a half. That was more than enough for what I.
What you wanted to do, yeah.
And even without the video, just the images, I could have taken those images of the adventures. Those would make great little avatars.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, very well done. I like it. I might use it again in the future.
Sure.
I might do a video on how much I like it. That's how much I like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but back to Faerun. As you pop out of the dreams, oh, are you sure? She looks at you. We could press for more. We should try again, Maggie says. And Luz, I know where it is. I saw the sword. I know where it is.
And the rest of us are unconscious on the ground?
No, yeah. So with the end of the dream sequence, you all come back with you probably didn't write down the hit points that you had.
Full.
Yeah, I think I had 112.
Full hit points and all your spells
Yeah,
back.
I got a nice rest.
And Lulu's like, we have to go.
All right.
Martella, we should go now.
All right. That is the goal. Let's go. Thank you, Maggie. Appreciate your help.
Well, very well. Have fun storming the castle.
We have to go right now?
Well, oh, you need some more bodies? No, you were
I need some more hit points.
Oh, hit points. Well, we can fix you. I can patch you up.
What about our spell slot? Do we get that back?
No.
Oh. That's okay. I don't really need my spells. I hope.
No one's pitching for a short rest.
I would
Oh, there's an idea.
Your job as a warlock is to always ask for
I know.
But
I said this last week.
Oh, did you?
More than one occasion, I said,
Oh.
let's take a short rest at Maggie's.
Okay. Lulu, I think we can all agree.
But I know where it's at. We should go.
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to get there or beat whatever's defending it if we're all wiped out. We need a rest.
What did you see, my dear? No one asked her where it is, or you just.
Well, we are in mixed company.
I think some of us are still a bit like.
Yeah, as you, and so, but Maggie will ask, "What did you see, my dear?" And she says, "I saw a hill with Zariel, and I remember we were fighting up the demons on that hill, and we still had the Hell Riders with us still, and that was like the second dream you saw them, but then many of them fled in fear, but Harriman, their leader, stayed with us. Harriman.
Mark Harmon, he's on NCIS.
If we go to Harriman's Hill, we should find the Citadel. And from there, the sword. We should go.
And we will. Just not this minute.
So what's the short rest gonna get us?
Me? Everything.
It's me.
With
Warlock's
the
good.
hit dice, you can do as many as you want on a short rest.
You can. You only get half back.
You blow your nose pretty
On a
hard.
long rest, you only get half back.
Okay.
Yeah, we all agreed short rest.
Yes.
Well, why don't you come in? We don't short rest right here in the middle of our parking lot.
Middle of the pentagram.
Middle of the pentagram. Heaven knows. Heaven. Ha! That's funny. Heaven. Where in the nine hells you would end up after your short rest would be, just come back here to our shady spots, and yes, there's a pool for you to, those look like little pools to me, you can clean up in and take a rest. Mickey, why don't you fetch some food? Is there anything else I could provide for you? How are you traveling?
So far, mostly, well, by wasp, I think, is how we traveled.
You have wasp? I don't see them. Are they outside?
I think they went home.
So how are you traveling the Nine Hells? The volcanic surface of Avernus.
Well, like I said, so far we've been hitchhiking, but do you have a vehicle we could take? Asks Christiana, the artificer.
Chaka Khan? Chaka Khan? Can you rock him, Chaka Khan? Did you help them fix their... How's that? Oh, they really helped. Oh, no, they did. I feel real good. I feel good. And she looks over, and then out of the side comes the flames glow. Says, they helped me find my tooth. But somewhere, again, in your ear, you hear the words, "Kill the red hat." It talks a lot, tells a lot of the others your secret. Now, secondhand knowledge doesn't count. So you... Yeah, and this could be even...
I'm really jonesing for a rest right now.
Yeah. As you do your rest...
What does reset maximum HP changes during this rest mean?
That means you're taking a long rest, and you are not taking a long rest.
You can still use your hit dice then.
So now did it do it?
Oh no, that's like if there's a hit point modifier.
Okay.
Like, there's some spells that'll modify your maximum hit point, or
sure.
like curses or whatever. So.
Oh, look here. They even have a nice pool. Oh, yeah, with a fire, a little bonfire. We're going to put Lulu right in the middle of the fire. No. Roast elephant for dinner. No. Of course not.
What does leg of roast elephant taste like?
Probably a lot like the gyro you just ate. Mickey comes with a platter full of various insects.
Swell.
Maybe a potato-looking thing. Ugh. And he takes it right up to Gloin first. Gives you first pick of the plate.
What food?
The food.
Okay. I eat just about anything.
Yeah, you eat it. It's bland and flavorless, and it doesn't taste good at all, but it's nourishing.
How does the dragon get hit points back?
A long rest.
Not helpful.
Or hit dice. You can use your hit dice, just like... Use your hit dice.
So if you go to...
Why does it not actually work?
It says you're at 40 points.
It's annoying.
This isn't working.
Yeah, like it won't actually roll for healing.
You gotta roll individually, but that closes out of the short rest screen.
Yeah. Okay, so 40, 10 plus
Is that not-
4.
Yeah, I'm at full hit points. Alright, it is not.
And
Oh.
2d8.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.
So the dragon's separate.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I die.
Well, so would the dragon use his hit dice?
No, and the dragon can use his own hit dice, and it would increase the dragon's hit point total. And so it's just a matter...
You look up the creature and see what its hit dice are?
The young gold
Doesn't
dragon.
say. Oh. 117d10 plus 85.
There you go. So it's... You have 17d10 hit dice.
Right.
So you can use all of them, but you only get half of them back on a long rest.
That was a lot of ones I just rolled.
You're each figuring out your hit points and.
I got it all figured out. I'm ready to go. We're off to see
So Maggie comes to you again at some point at the end or near the end of your short rest and says, I have a gift for you. Chuck and Clonk were so impressed, they said you ought to take this machine.
Nice.
Thank you for their kind offer. What?
Which machine are we talking
Which
about?
machine?
one of those big ones I had it. One that can carry all of us.
Well, not quite.
We're getting an upgrade?
So,
Like Uber.
this tormentor is in good shape, but it only carries 4. But since there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you,
Plus Lulu.
Well, Lulu could fly, and Gloin could fly.
Chuck and Clonk said you ought to take this Hellrider bike also.
Cool.
With a sidecar.
Hey, is there anything you can do about these things? These butterflies?
That
I have to remove curse.
That is quite the headdress you have there. And hold on. And she goes in the back, and 5 minutes later, she comes back with a putrid green concoction. Try swallowing this.
Okay.
Oh, smells horrible.
Shouldn't
It'll be fine.
do it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna say yes. Greater restoration. Got rid of your curse.
No Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it's fine.
Anything for really bad curses?
By whatever do you mean, my dear?
You're not going to tell her?
Like the kind of curses you get cursed by a god, like me.
Are you telling me you've been cursed by a god?
No.
It would take some sort of other god, more powerful god, to restore you then, if that is the case.
I got an answer. It's not a good one.
Yeah.
But with this...
Yeah, I was just gonna say, who would actually have some sort of mechanical
What?
to actually drive the bike?
Proficiency with land vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah, so Chuck and Clonk...
Believe that to be a land vehicle.
Yeah, we'll show you how to operate them. Oh,
Vehicles. Land vehicles.
You do as
You
well.
do?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you two are driving.
what's that, Ken?
Dibs.
I didn't even know.
I'm not hearing him.
Dibs, I think is what he
Multiple
said.
Dibs?
buttons to drive. He's calling dibs.
On which
He's
one?
calling did.
Well, hold on. There's a couple more things. To operate these, you need something called a soul coin. I have 3 here that I can depart with. So, and Chuck Clock. I think that's hilarious. They show you, and it's like a vending machine. And they point right there, and you drop the coin in there. And she goes, the soul coin should last about 8 hours of driving.
If we need more, where do we get more?
Well, a soul you can charge it with arcane power, an hour per every spell slot level you cast into it. Or if you have you can channel the energy of a killed foe into the coin to restore its
Any kind of killed foe? Or does that have to be a humanoid?
So as you're driving along,
well.
There's a reason why it's all bloody.
Yeah. Sadly, it must not be a fiend.
No fiends.
Demons and devils don't count.
So it's basically humanoids.
Because they're soulless.
And fae. No, the fiends. But
Undead, things without
Humanoid.
anything that has a soul.
Ruckus will say, "Hey, hang on a minute, guys. I'll be right back."
you forgot something back in
Yeah,
right?
so he's gonna head towards
The purple sword?
the
Purple circle?
The redheads.
the red, yeah, and sort of listen.
As you make your way and you get out of the visibility, have you decided to take care of your problem?
Maybe point me the way.
And over here, over here, over here, over here. And it leads you into the ramparts of this battlement, into the dark. Go through that door, that door. And you go in, and you see the door quietly, and there's a knob.
Do I hear anyone on the other side of the door?
Perception check.
There you go. 16.
16. Faintly you hear.
And I'm in the hallway and there's no one else around?
No one that you can see. Voices in your ear. Kill him. Take care of him. Your problems will go away.
This is such a bad idea.
Too late to turn back now.
No, you could still
I think we're alone now.
Do it.
That's a different 80s song.
Yeah.
Good choice, though.
I will quietly open the door. Step in. Shut the door. Have something in a little room.
Yeah.
Me and
It's a 10 foot by 10 foot. There's a short cot that's probably not much bigger than the width of this table. A red hat. Obviously asleep.
bonus action in my were shark.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
doesn't count if Ruckus does it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it's 2 bite attacks.
Yeah. Oh. 2 bite attacks, and in his sleep,
It's asleep, so I can't
yeah, you,
convert
you
minutes, right?
snap its neck. It is clearly dead, and you're yes, you've earned your soul coin.
And
2 things. That this wasn't one of the ones that saw you change, and now the 2 voices saw you change. The 2 voices that have been whispering in your ear
count as people that know.
count as people that know. But you got a soul coin.
So I turn back into Ruckus and actually got a physical coin in my hand.
Yeah, it's
now?
a coin. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And 2 more people who know.
Why don't you kill them now?
Yeah.
Because they're not here.
Well, you can't see them.
You can't see them.
All right.
You
That's
did
it.
hear.
And I feel like it made it worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You led me astray.
And then it goes silent for a second. Were we wrong? It must be this other person. Come with us. We'll find him. We'll find him.
All right, I'm walking out.
one of these things.
So I'm walking back to here, and
Burn the place down. Or try to.
So while he was doing that, Chuck and Clock show you some choices you have for battlements for your new, what do I call it? What is this thing called?
Dementor.
Tormentor. Your Tormentor has options. Your Tormentor.
sunroof,
Heated
no
seats.
tires.
I always want heated seats.
You can have an acidic bile.
We're in Avernus. It's plenty hot.
Cooled seats, though.
An acidic bile sprayer, a flamethrower, an infernal screamer, or the Styx sprayer.
See, the Honda dealership doesn't have those options. So Styx sprayer, bile launcher,
Something screamer.
screamer. Do we get to choose one of them or?
Yes.
Okay.
So flamethrower was the only one that had a idea of what it did.
It doesn't do much down here.
I'm putting it on screen here. Just a second.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for flamethrower down here. Everything's resistant to flames.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good call. There you go.
We know the acid works.
That's psychic.
I can make it bigger than you, but then you wouldn't see it all.
The screamer does psychic damage, and the Styx sprayer. Water from the river Styx.
So that's the Blood River.
Kind of like feeble mind spell.
Oh, and Chuck and Clock hands you a vial of black ichor and points to a lid and unscrews it and motions like you pour it in there, and he goes,
That makes it go faster.
A little bit.
A lot of it, I'm guessing. Okay.
"Thank you."
So we said no for flame, but acid or
I
psychic
kind of like
damage.
that infernal screamer.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
A writhing humanoid torso made of melting wax juts out from the station with a barbed hand crank between its shoulder blades. The figure telepathically shrieks in agony when the crank is turned.
So,
Well,
So it does psychic damage to somebody.
26. I don't know. The acid sprayer does more damage.
That's a cone. The screamer just sounds like it targets one person.
It's one, yeah.
So
More
I'd say
damage.
acid or screamer.
yeah, I like the
My
acid.
choices.
I like the acid.
Yeah.
Done?
Yep, acid.
Sure.
Psychic damage is a sure thing, though, and nobody's immune to it, really. Devil or demon. I don't know about acid.
Well, he used it earlier and it seemed to be quite effective.
Use acid on the devils and it worked.
And the dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, you wrote that down in your notes, so I'll remember later.
Acid vial sprayer. Got it.
What about the motorcycle? Does that get options?
I'm sorry, the option was the sidecar.
The other important thing about the sprayer is it has to recharge. Whereas the other one doesn't.
Well,
What does that mean, recharge 5 to 6?
You gotta roll a 5 or 6 to get it to recharge.
To work again.
On a D6.
Oh, on
To reload it or something.
a D6?
On the D6.
Oh, okay. I was like, if that's on a D20, I like.
So you see Chuck the Clock, we're halfway there with the acid bile sprayer, and they look at you like,
This line in the contract was that.
I don't matter much mind either way.
I like the maximum damage and more coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acid sprayer.
Even if it's a one shot. Yeah.
Locking it in. Final answer.
If there's one enemy, the rest of us, we can take on what we need help with as if we're...
Yeah.
And so 10 minutes, half hour later, they've assembled that to the top of the Tormentor. You've been instructed on how to make. You probably even did some test drives around.
So at that time,
Yeah, and so is it
I assume
Olak and Christiana are going to be driving the two things?
and Noel's
I don't care.
character
I don't have to
has...
drive.
Ken, does Olak have proficiency with vehicles?
No.
Oh, he just wanted
He
to.
just wants to.
Just wants to.
Okay.
Okay, so you two are driving, and
And is the coins just for the big thing or the motorcycle too?
Both take coins.
Okay.
And
But-
that,
so we have a spare then.
You have one spare between the two of them. So
Is that his spare or
Yes.
is... Okay.
No.
She gave you 3,
We
and
don't
you
know.
don't know it, but he has
That's
a
why
4th.
I'm
Yeah.
So Ruckus comes back and is trying to figure, okay, who's driving
Yeah.
these things?
It sounds like Christiana and Panlamir and Olak really wants to.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe Olak can be next to whoever's driving the big boar wagon.
shotgun,
So
Back
so
whatever.
so Ruckus will say, Christiana, how about we take the bike and here, and hands her the coin.
Oh.
Don't ask.
So the bike is called a Devil's Ride. It is an official thing in D&D Beyond. You can look it up. It only has 30 hit points, but it has an armor class of 23 unless it's motionless, then it's only 19. But its movement speed is 120. And it has some couple other things. You can do a jump, you can do a stunt. Doesn't really have offensive attack, other than it could run over somebody, I guess. But the Tormentor is also an official thing. You can look it up. Creature capacity is 4 medium creatures. Armor class 21, 19 while motionless. Its speed is 100 feet, but it has crushing wheels. It has a raking scythe. It does say it has a prone deficiency. When it rolls over and falls prone, it can't right itself and is incapacitated until it's flipped back over. It does. This says it has. It says it has a harpoon flinger, but I think that's replaced with the acid sprayer. Okay.
Who did we say was in each?
Ruckus was saying he and Christiana should take the bike.
Bike.
Okay.
And so we've got the rest of us. One,
On the war wagon.
4 of you and
and
Lulu.
Lulu. Well, Lulu's flying, right?
Yeah.
Could she keep up?
I think so.
I'd have to look it up again.
Yeah, go 100 feet per turn.
Does the sidecar limit?
But she
any
would
of-
get exhausted too. There's that.
Stunts probably.
Does the sidecar limit any of the like stunts?
I don't know how you do.
Oh, that's a good point.
Sidecar.
She's definitely, if she can, she's definitely going to be.
Probably still do a burnout, but I don't know about a wheelie.
She could probably hang out on the.
She could sit on top of it. Yeah, she can ride. Just she's not inside, perhaps. Yeah, so her movement speed is fine, but she wouldn't move that fast for a prolonged period
Right,
of time.
sure.
She's. Well, can we go yet? We gotta find the sword. Harmon's Hill.
Yeah.
No, it's
And she pull out your map.
We have a map.
Yeah, you have that map. You had the map.
Yeah.
You and Lulu had a map of Avernus. you are way over there.
Way over.
Here.
Oh.
And she says, we don't need to go to Hireman's Hill.
Which is.
Hireman's Hill. Oh, we don't need that anymore. Okay.
Next up, Harmon's.
You get in your what do they call it? Infernal war machines, and you make way, and she points that way. And so I need the people driving to roll 2d4. Each of you to roll 2d4. Waiting.
3.
No. So you rolled?
I'm driving.
Yeah. So what were the two numbers? 3. It's obviously the
2 and 1.
And what are your
2 and 3?
2 and 3. All right. So you drive, and it seemed half a day, 3-4 hours passed, and finally you come to a base of a hill, and let's see here.
Always wanted to go on a road trip.
Did someone just score?
My draft Tuesday. I haven't done liquor research.
That's right. Mine was
Actually,
Saturday. and I didn't
this
do any
says
research.
this says Screaming Engine for the
Took
Devil's Ride.
best
So.
available, whatever.
Yeah, so I don't know. Could we talk while we're driving this thing, or is it too loud?
Especially the outside, not very well. You'd be shouting at each other. All right.
Little devil's bugs.
Yeah.
Wrought iron trees line a trail that leads to the summit of a steep hill. Anguished knights are impaled on the trees, metal branches, their bodies writhing in torment as bloated sturges feast on their blood. So I think...
You didn't want the AI video to try to figure that one out?
Actually, I did. Do I still have it up? I don't have it up still.
Wrought iron trees and bloated sturges.
Rests on a black cushion at the
Oh,
center
stop.
of the void.
I thought did I add it? I must not have added it.
Is that back to hat?
All right, pressure of the moment's getting to me.
No worries.
Pressure desktop, documents, Foundry, data. I think I put it in scenes, Avernus scenes, and Harmon Hill. Challenge me on did I create a video?
Sun sets. The wrought iron trees cast long, dark shadows on the trail leading up the steep hill. The atmosphere is eerie, creating a sense of foreboding. The trail winds upward, lined with
The sturges aren't that
bodies of
big.
undead knights who hang lifelessly from the metal branches. Their armor glints ominously in the dim light, cold reminders of their former glory. Rugged sturges with bat-like wings swarm around the impaled knights, feeding greedily.
It's a cool looking monster though.
The air is filled with the sound of desperate flapping wings and the high-pitched whine of the sturges' noses. The knights' bodies contort and twist in agony as the sturges drain their life force. The grip of death tightens its hold on the already deceased, turning their suffering into a never-ending nightmare. The summit of the hill looms ahead, a dark silhouette against the fading light. The air grows colder, and a sense of dread settles over the scene. A lone figure approaches the hill, drawn inexorably towards the suffering and misery that awaits at the summit. Their presence is both a ray of hope and a potential
which is you guys.
Well,
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
A
What
slight.
scourge was that was the
The surges were a little bit bigger than they should have been.
but I got the wings right.
Oh, I didn't put it there. I put it here. Sturgeon.
Cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. I have a picture.
There it is.
This is the one I want.
Yeah, I think we've run into these things somewhere before.
Oh.
Yeah, not cuddly.
All right.
Not in the least.
So, back here. As you see the sturges flocking around these trees, you see one fly up to the tree and the bloated figure hanging spikes through its chest and torso, suspending it in the air as this bird, this sturge, flies up to it and it pokes its needle nose into its side, and you can just see it pumping, and you hear this figure on them.
These are knights
Yeah.
hanging in the trees.
Yeah.
Well, people in armor.
Humanoids in armor.
Yes.
It would seem to be.
Yeah.
Humanoids who might want to be put out of their misery.
Fair point. Yeah.
Interrupting a Sturge's meal, though.
Yeah.
You could eat them too.
Christiana gives a look. Really?
We do. We got to do something about this curse. It's getting out of hand. Even in this
Yes.
form, I'm just looking at like lunch.
So that's what you see. A path, a bloody path leads up the hill.
And Lulu thinks the sword is up on this hill somewhere,
We need to go up there.
and the sturges are all around the hill.
Well,
They're
the,
focused on the guy.
the sturges are in the tree. They'll leave us alone.
We hope.
Okay, Lulu, you're so smart. You go first. Okay.
That's why we're here.
All right.
Harriman. That I remember. He was the paladin of hell. He was one of Zariel's most devoted hell riders. He crucified the deserters to Zariel's cause. He called this the coward's way.
So are these the cowards?
Yes. Each soul pinned to a barbed metal tree. If you look, you can see their names.
Like in the branches, or is there like a nameplate?
Like at the bottom of the tree. Look at the base and the trunk. It says that guy's name. There's writing there. We could probably go check.
Yeah, I don't know that that's necessary.
Yeah, we should keep our distance. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight a sturge to get one.
Well, you got to change in a place where they don't see you change before you come out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Does sturges count as? Is it people who know or things that know?
An important
Well, you don't even
distinction.
want the knights to see you, because then
That's true.
You're just
You're right.
eliminating it.
By the way, those voices, those were the imps.
Yeah. I figured.
Yeah, you might not have known the imps. The rest of the party knew there were imps, but they didn't tell you about them. There were imps,
Oh, okay.
invisible, and that particular red hat had been tormenting them, and they were happy for you to kill it for them. So what do you do? Here we are at the base of the hill, Harmon's Hill, Coward's Way.
And how far up is the top of the hill?
As you survey, it winds its way up. So that's probably 50 to 100 feet up.
So, what's stopping us? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I think we're about to find out what's stopping us.
We
but,
we have to walk, right? We can't drive the thing up.
Yeah, the terrain is too steep, too rocky, whatever. What form are you in, Gloin?
oh, I thought we were driving to the top.
I just said you couldn't.
We can get the off-road package.
Yeah, apparently.
I will
Not
stay
lifted.
Gimli until I need to change.
Alright. And same for you, Ruckus?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to change and kill all those knights?
They're hanging up in the trees.
And,
Right?
yeah, they're crucified.
Right.
Yeah, you're not
Well off the
crucified.
ground, right?
Yeah.
Well, 5-10 feet off the ground. But as you walk by, oh!
He'll help you.
Something.
Oh, I'll help
Help
you.
end your misery.
As you walk past.
Maybe on the way back.
Yeah, let me think on it.
Might need a snack later.
Yeah.
Each tree a similar sight as Sturgis. You see it engulf in its proboscis, is that what it's called? Into its side, sucking some fluid out of the suspended night, and it flies away, and it flies toward the top of the hill. And between them, as you walk up, you see this pattern of the sturges. They fly between the trees and the top of the hill.
What's waiting for us on top of the hill?
Sturgis nest, queen.
Yeah.
You keep making your way up.
Do we want to try to shoot one down before it gets there?
Shoot one.
Well,
what?
is that a Sturgis flying by us?
Oh, sure. There could be hundreds of these sturges, though.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There's not
everywhere
just
right now.
one.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of them.
Okay.
We don't want to kick that hornet's nest, as it were. Where do you
I
we
would
already-
love for you to kick that hornet's nest. I'm just warning you.
No, we're not
I
doing it.
think
We're
we
not
should take
doing
the
that.
hornet's nest.
I think we're probably
When we
going
see
to
the
at
nest.
some point, but not until.
Not at this moment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
When
We'll
have we
see.
ever done a foolhardy thing?
In the last
When
10
have we-
minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, you did just agree to a dream surf with a hag, but I'm sure that worked out perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then Ruckus followed some voices to go, commit murder. It could have been a trap.
So we're making our way up the hill.
Making your way uphill. Each tree has a swollen body of a knight or adventurer hanging on a tree, skin green and bloated, sturges flying back and forth from it to a large tree at the top of the hill. You make your way to the top of the hill without disturbing any of the other knights or creatures. Near the summit of the hill, you see a more pale person hanging from the tree, impaled on one of the largest iron trees. It's an elf warrior, and he's writhing. And you see one of these sturges come up to it, and it jabs its proboscis into its side, but instead of sucking, it pumps in. And Lulu's like, we need to get to the top so we can see beyond.
Lulu, do you know who that is? Pointing at the elf.
And she flies up. Ooh, does she know? And they get. I didn't bring her. Where's my Lulu? Did I not bring Lulu? All right, over here. That's fine. Lulu.
spoiler.
I've already mentioned this.
Lulu Mammoth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Welcome to the game.
That's all right.
I've been mostly dead all night.
He's been unconscious a lot.
All right, you get close, and she flies up, and I think you can kind of see it right there. She kind of flies up and tries to take a close look, and I think I have a picture.
Tree looks different.
Bigger.
It's just bigger. Gender Sunstar is what I need.
Link.
Looking for a bowl.
What do you need?
The glasses.
Glasses to the right of the microwave. Glass glasses are here in this cabinet, way over here.
I put one on the table already. There's an extra.
Is that on clean? Okay.
No one said anything. So.
And she gets close, and then she backs away suddenly. She goes, "That's gender. He was one of them, one of the ones that they were protecting the city from, and he agreed to turn against his own kind if he were to be included and spared."
So I'm a little confused. Was he Hellrider?
He was with, yes, I suppose, his path was different than the others. He wasn't one of the townspeople per se. He was one of the night dwellers.
Night Dwellers.
The
Vampire.
vampires. But Zariel allowed him to come because he vowed to help us search out other vampires and destroy them.
Was it true to his word?
He was. He's here. He just died with everyone else.
Doesn't sound like he was a coward.
Oh, actually, no. He would have been a coward. Yes, he turned on the party. He turned on the party, and he started his bloodlust, and that is when Hutterman put him down and staked him to the tree, and Zariel put him here and cursed him to this. And as you're talking, who's there? Cut me down.
No.
It's not for us. Not for us to do.
I think we give him a little. Why?
Agree.
Lulu had me at vampire.
Aren't iron stakes supposed to
Wooden.
Wooden snake.
Wooden stakes.
wood or iron?
I don't know.
Iron-
Usually it's
iron
iron.
is harmful to the Fae. Not.
Okay.
It's a wooden stake for a vampire.
And you make your wide berth around, and you get to the top of the hill, and you overlook beyond, which is better from the other map, actually. As you stand right here, right? This is the tall tree.
Oh.
And she looks over the edge. And she looks, and I don't see the citadel. But the path is clear. We have a choice. As she looks over the landscape, we can either take the path, as I look for the wording,
The road less traveled.
we can take the path to the place where demons manifest, or we can take the path to where the demons are destroyed. And on the map,
I like that one.
She points. She motions to the south and west.
Sauron? What?
There. That is where the demons would be destroyed. And over here. And that is where the demons would manifest.
And where is the sword?
Supposed to be here, wasn't it?
And she slumps in dejection. I'm sorry, friends. I thought it would be here. The vision was so clear. I thought my memory served. My memory doesn't serve me as well as I thought. But I tell you, the path is clear. It starts with either of these places. Going to either of these places will surely point us to where the sword would be.
Is that Sauron over there?
That's what I said.
Oh.
I think that's where we go. Start at the end. And
The
then
demon zapper
Yeah.
or the
Giant
spawning
zapper.
tree. Our choice is clear.
We got a couple votes for Sauron.
And then from behind you, you hear, Your choice is clear. Return to Elturel now. As flying behind you is a Narzagal. and she turns around. It's Harman. And we roll initiative. Be happy I didn't give a surprise attack.
I was a trap.
It wasn't really a trap.
Ooh, what have you done?
The boss music starts playing.
There's a save queue.
Yeah.
Save now. Heal up.
No more like it is. The game pauses for a few minutes while it's
Come
saving.
on,
You know,
come
like,
on.
Yay.
So, just for...
Did you roll a 1 as well?
I'm going to put you here.
No. Roll the 2.
I rolled a 1. Plus 2, which is 3.
So, riding his flaming steed from the sky towards you, in a booming voice, it comes, Submit now, and I will return you to city, and no harm will come to you. Or meet your fate at this time.
Okay, quick timeout. Could you go back to the map?
Oh, yeah.
Where is the city?
So you are here,
Okay, we're there.
Elturel's.
and the city
City is there.
here.
The tree is on
Closer to the city.
closer to the city.
You're gonna give up on your
Trip to Sauron.
your infernal war machines that easy?
We could just tell them we're leaving. We got lost.
No, that's you get the clear impression that is not what he means.
Can we ask him to escort us back to this? We'll gladly.
No, we will transport you now. Take your knee before Haruman.
I kneel to no man.
Yeah, right.
That's fine. I'm no man.
I am a dragon.
Yes, I am.
Not all of us are dragons.
All right, Penlamere, what'd you get?
Total is 10.12.
Remember that.
Lou, okay, we can do. Well, first, let's go back. Activate this, and we're rolling initiative. I need to be here. I need to be here.
I really wish I had the hunter's mark back.
12. Let's roll here.
Arlon, you wouldn't happen to know where Zaria's sword is, would you?
16. Gloin?
10.
10. Martello?
15, sorry.
15. Olak?
19.1.
Christiana?
3.
3. All right. And the words come out of your mouth, and Ruckus, how about you?
7.
7. It's like I had you in a separate list for some reason.
Mostly dead all day.
You're not dead. Oh, you shouldn't be dead anymore, right?
No, I said I've been mostly dead all day.
Yeah.
But he's feeling better.
All right. You say the words to him, and he hears nothing of it, as you are nothing but meat. Submit, and I'll return you to Elturel. As you get the impression he has some ability, teleportation ability, as he rides closer. Some will say 50 feet in the air, coming towards you at an angle. I don't know how far away do I have him. Yeah, pretty good guess. 48 feet. Olak! He's approaching fast, expecting you to consent.
Alright. Olak is going to be smart and get out of fireball range.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so he's gonna move 30 feet that way. And then he'll dodge. That's all he can do at the moment.
I'm looking at you guys. Are we fighting or are we running?
I bow to no one.
So boy, fighting.
That is why we are here.
You're not wrong.
That's all right. Makes it funnier. It definitely makes it funnier.
Oh.
Okay.
Ragweed.
Whose turn?
Olak, what'd you do? You
Walked
ran
off to the side and dodged.
and dodged. Okay. With that, it is his turn. On.
Oh, great.
All right. What's he gonna do here? All right.
What legendary action is he going to unleash?
Yeah.
Yay.
So his nightmare they ride it flies 60 feet. Hovers over the
I
five
haven't
of
said we're
you.
not going yet.
Yeah.
And
I could be kneeling.
It's gonna be quick.
So what do we think, guys? Are we
I got a plan. I don't know what you guys can do. If I get to my turn.
Yeah.
I said if.
so he's going to try to teleport you. And it's not really him. He's having the nightmare do her ethereal stride. The thing is,
Ethereal.
thank you, ethereal stride. The nightmare and up to 3 willing creatures within 5 feet. But I get the impression you're not willing. All right.
How is he within 5 feet?
He flies down and within
Okay.
5 feet.
So he's gonna be right above our head.
Right above your heads. And so what type of saving throw should I make you make?
Intelligence.
It should be in the spell, right?
Arcana. Good call. Arcana saving throw.
Just a Arcana check.
'Cause there's no
Arcana check, yes.
Okay. No, I'm okay with that too.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I have
What was your idea?
advantage and plus.
Well, it would have been like charisma or wisdom.
All right, I'm setting difficulty class at 15.
Fail.
Let's see how Lulu did.
Fail.
Failed. Lulu disappears. Who else disappeared? Panlamir disappeared. Gloin disappeared. You all
passed.
You find yourself in a.
Did Olak pass?
No, there's only 3 of you.
Yeah, luck.
I'm sorry. No,
Right away.
I recant because I said 3. It was Lulu, Martello, and Ruckus. Martello, did you?
No.
They were the first. I'm backing up. Back the truck up. Beep, 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 beep. I put the icon over those 3 heads. It says it can do 3 people. You were the first 3. So, Lulu failed. Bam, gone. Martello, saved. Ruckus,
Saved.
the rest of you are okay because I didn't actually need a check from you. Okay? That was their turn.
Well, that was the nightmare's turn.
Harmon's turn was steering it, guiding it, and commanding it.
They don't get another turn.
Unless you want them to. Martello, Lulu just disappeared. What? Lulu.
Oh, that's not good.
You can feel the flames of the nightmare above you.
I suppose he's impervious to flame damage too.
All right. What's this do for me? Okay, yeah. Well, let's see. Short rest didn't get me much in the way of spell slots. I'm kind of running on almost empty here. All right. Let's do. There's not much I can do. I don't have much in the way of ranged anything. All right. Well, then let's.
He's 5 feet above you. You could swat at it.
Right. Yeah.
At least you could swat at the nightmare.
Right. All right. Sure. I'll take a swat. Why not? 2 swats actually, because I can swat twice. Let's do that. All right. SWAT number 1. 19 to hit.
The nightmare, yes.
Excellent. That does 10 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
I'll tell you in a second. When you hit a fiend or an undead, either of these.
Yeah, it's a fiend.
All right. That creature takes. Ooh. So it's my magic mace of disruption. So that was the bludgeoning, and then if it's a fiend or an undead, they take an extra 2d6 radiant on top of that 10. If the target has 25 hit points or fewer, no. Okay. Then it must. Okay. Honestly, okay. That's only later. So 8 points of radiant on top of the 10 points of magic bludgeoning. On the first swing.
And then the backswing.
Yeah, right. In the back swing. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
And so then we'll do. Okay, that's 7 and 9. So 7 bludgeoning and another 9 more radiant.
16 total? 7 and 9 is 16. Is that what you rolled?
No. Yes. 16 more. And so that was the 2 swings, and then because we have, let's go here. Oh, sure, why not? I will expend my bonus action War Priest to take another swing. That's a 21 to hit.
How does it feel to have a character that packs a punch?
Feels good.
Does it?
Yes.
Not that your old character didn't, but
Right. It's different. So another
Panlamir, you're on deck.
another 13.
Another 13. So you've done 47 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without,
turn.
without even a spell so much. Well, I did use the War Priest thing. So here we go. Yeah.
Swiping it, you draw lines of blood. You expose the fiery under skin of the nightmare. It rears back. You can hear Harmon trying to stay the nightmare as it bucks in the air. Panlamir, what do you do?
I am going to see what he just did, and I'm going to take the same approach, and I'm going to use Rune's Wake and throw it at him.
Were you attacking the horse or the guy?
Couldn't
He
reach the
said,
guy.
he said I could get to the horse. So
Okay.
that's
The guy is
Above the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll to hit, and that was a 29. So that's critical damage.
Who are you targeting?
Him.
Okay.
And it's 29 to hit.
Dang. That's good. Yeah. 29 hits.
So
Was that a nat 20 when you say critical, or
no, unnatural nat. I'm sorry, unnatural 20.
okay
So it's so anything 19 or 20 is a crit for me.
Yeah.
for you? Okay, that's fine.
So that is, we said a spear throw is one-handed. So it's 59 damage. Thunder is 20. Hexblade's Curse is necrotic. That's 5. Life Drinker. That's another necrotic 5. So total. You just want the total.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got 59 so far.
Yeah, 59, and then the crit is.
So
42.
you did crit. Another 42?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
It's a monster, for sure.
Well,
And then it comes back to my hand.
it's a fiend for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Dang. That was your turn?
Yep.
All right. That was Panlamir. Gloin.
Yeah, you say he's within 5 foot of us?
The horse is.
Of the front three.
Oh.
Oh, you're.
I mean,
I
you're
forgot, yeah.
so 10, 15 feet from you.
But he's
As
fairly
a-
close to the ground if you wanted to step up. He was able to.
Yeah. Well, he's a
horse.
dwarf.
Yeah. I am just going to turn into a dragon and fly up and attack him first.
All right.
Just so I can get this over quick.
It's over quick. Did you see all those knights spiked on the trees so you can put them there?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up?
18 plus 10.
28 to hit hits.
It's not a big deal.
6 and 6 is 12.
12 points of damage.
Piercing.
Okay.
2 claw attacks.
Yeah, what kind of damage was that?
Piercing.
Piercing.
Okay.
8 plus 10 is 18. 22.
22 points of damage?
No, 22 hits.
Yes.
18 Yes.
No.
Okay. So that's again. Oh, it's 2d6.
All right. Nice.
Now, your damage, it's not magical piercing and it's not magical slashing.
I guess not.
Okay.
7 is 13.
You rake your claws against its cold iron plate mail, and it doesn't seem to have any effect. Would you like to fly away?
My reach is 10. No, the claws reach is 5 foot, so I had to be right on him. Yeah, and then he'll have an attack on me.
He will.
No, I'm gonna stay right in his face.
What if you just land on the horse and stop flying?
Grapple him? That'd be a
I'd
grapple.
say just land on him and be heavy.
Well, it would slide out from underneath you unless you grappled. So,
Staying.
Gloin, Ruckus.
All right. Ruckus does bibbidi bobbidi boop whack, and the horse and the dude both need to do Constitution failing throws
Alright.
against a 19.
For what?
I'll tell you if it works.
For what? You have to tell me.
Constitution.
Yes. For what?
I'm casting a blindness spell on them.
Thank you. Alright, because it has magical resistance. And so, because first we'll do the horse. I should, and it has advantage. So, Constitution, you said?
Mm-hmm.
+3, so that's an unnatural 20
Okay.
on the horse. Alright, and so, advantage, roll. And then this guy, Narzagon, has Constitution +3 as well. Ooh. He
It's a couple of
failed.
sixes.
Yeah, pair of sixes.
He
So-
is
Yeah?
blind for 1 minute, but he can try again at the end of his turn.
Read the blindness spell.
You blind or deafen, but it's blind a foe. Choose one creature you can see within range. Con saving throw. If it fails, it's blind for the duration. At the end of each of its turn, it can try the con saving throw again.
Okay.
Success, then the spell ends. And I cast it at a level that allowed me to target two
Both of
creatures.
them.
Alright. Okay. No, that's good.
It just
I think I'm still giving it to you, even though it has dark vision out to 120 feet. So even though it can see, but you caused the blindness. The blindness is different than.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it as any vision is halted,
So we get advantage on it.
as opposed to if it was
Dark
tremor
vision.
sense,
Yeah.
he would maintain a tremor sense, right? If it was something that really.
Or true.
You got it, right? You feel like he's been blinded.
So we get advantage on attacks now against him.
Well, it would also, I assume, make it hard for him to attack us.
Or
Or guide his horse.
He has disadvantage on attacks, and we have advantages on attack against him.
Which will be a judgment call when we get to his turn, if he has a turn.
Yeah.
Christiana, are you moving or doing anything else, Ruckus? You are right underneath
Right,
him.
so the horse would get an opportunity attack if I moved, right?
That's
So,
right.
and they can still see, so
Yeah, so,
You're on the ass end of both the horse and the dragon.
Yeah.
The bad things happen at this end.
so,
I'm sure bad things happen at both ends.
Could be.
yeah, that's, I think, hang on, where's my... After you cast a spell of first level or higher, you can use Gust of Wind to move 10 feet away without provoking opportunity attacks.
All right.
nice.
Finally remember to use it.
Okay. All right, Ruckus. Ruckus. Christiana.
Okay.
Ken's on deck.
He is dazed, confused, and battered.
And now blinded.
That's what I mean by dazed and confused.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, blinded.
Yeah, I was debating whether to add the Crimson Right back on, but I think
You want more?
Yeah, if there is more.
I think I'm gonna keep my bonus to do the third attack since I can get the advantage to do the.
You already have advantage, though.
Right, because I can use the advantage, so I'm gonna use the -5 to attack to get the +10
Yeah, damage. Yeah.
damage. So I'm gonna pass up on the Crimson.
I need to do that at some
Right,
point because
so-
I have that ability as well.
Yes. Okay. It makes I have a spreadsheet because it makes the math
Thanks, sir.
complicated. Okay, so 3 shots, and I'm just gonna roll
all
them
three.
all, and then we'll boom.
You need a
Ah,
20 to hit, though.
but I
But it
have
shouldn't-
advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So.
You're going to roll 60, 20s. Take
Yeah.
the best of
First
all.
2, second set of 2, third set of 2. That's how I've done it.
Advantage.
You can, if you don't want to click the advantage on the screen, you just want to roll 60-20. Look at the first 2, look at the second set of 2, third set of 2.
Well, but I'm just rolling because it has the +13.
Oh.
And actually, I'm rolling terribly. So, only one of them hit. It's disappointing, but it is what it is. So
He's taking a lot of damage already.
that is 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
Could
All
have been a lot
right.
more.
So with that, you see him slump over on the back of his nightmare. He says, Drusilla, take me home. And he glowers back at you and says, I will return. Olak.
Yeah, truly.
Put him down. Slide those over here, would you?
If you're talking, we don't hear you.
After I'm done.
Happy because I was muted. I worked by 30 feet, and then I want to take some swings.
Excellent. I imagine you're running toward Ruckus, and he puts his hands down for your foot. You step into his hands. He flings you up in the air.
Pulls a Wonder Woman shield move.
There you go. Boing.
Yep. And then as I'm swinging through the air, I basically just pirouetting, swinging my sword.
Point of order: are we going for subduing him, or are we going?
Doesn't
for
sound
kill?
like it.
I want to make that clear
I
for
was
the end.
fearful to boogie.
I'm assuming you're going to try.
You're gonna leap in the air, somersault, pirouette, stab with a sword, no lethal damage.
Defeated, he may be able to tell us
We're
something.
going lethal here.
Yeah.
Alright, swing 1, 29 to hit,
Oh yeah.
or some amount, I'm not sure. And then swing number 2 is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
So 11 damage, and then
You want to describe your attacks more fully? You've put him down. He falls to the side of the horse and he falls off, lands to the ground, and Lulu appears in the air and starts to fall until she catches herself.
Good.
nice.
You said
So yeah, I envision, launched off Ruckus,
the
spun,
nightmare.
swing,
The night.
and then basically just took the guy off the horse and landed on top of him, the superhero pose.
On top of the Harmon, and that would end your turn. And the horse turns and flies away and disappears, teleports away.
Awesome. That was a great,
Well, that went well.
great review.
Yeah.
It was shorter
Oh.
than I expected.
And you had
That's
advantage
'cause we were
in it
all-
anyway because he couldn't see you coming.
That's the effect of what do they call it?
Teamwork.
Well,
Makes the dream work.
lack of bad guys. Something action economy on my part. I lack action economy. You guys
This could have allowed us to feel good about ourselves.
and who says, what happened?
As Olak is
Oh,
on
Lulu came back.
top
Yeah,
of.
when he went down, she came
How,
back. So his,
how does Lulu feel about the fact that we just killed Haruman?
was that a bad move?
Checked on going for.
And as you watch his body, it crumbles into ashes and kind of like gets absorbed into the ground. And she said, that wasn't the Haruman that I knew. And not that I remember. My memory's not what it used to be. And sobering thought, speaking in her reflection as in the today's environment, but I wonder, have we really seen the last of him?
The fact that he just got absorbed by the ground, I'm assuming not.
Well, we are in hell.
He's like Sariel's right-hand man.
Mm,
From what I understand.
was on the invasion way
Right.
back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point he was. So he had to be pretty strong back then.
Right. That's why I was expecting this to go a little bit longer because of that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a taxi. You guys hit him for like 200 points in one round.
Yeah, we just,
I could have done only
All right.
22 points of damage.
As you gather your breath after that attack, you lose.
I think we should leave.
As you pull out the map, she goes, what do you say? Where should we go?
I'm guessing there aren't any bridges over the river Styx.
Yeah, where would there be bridges?
Right.
Will we see any?
Yeah. Like the Stygian dock might be. No, that's not really a bridge. It doesn't show you here, does it? Let's.
So only this one down here allows us to stay on this side of the river.
Yeah.
The other one we have to
That-
cross the river.
that's-
And that's
what I'm
also the
thinking.
one, oh, but that's their origin spot.
No, there may be ways across, ferries,
Right.
teleport, fly, whatever. But if we want to keep the vehicles,
You remember, Martello, when they gave us the map, they called the guy the Mad Cartographer?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much we can trust this map. We are in the hells, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How far can we see from the top of the hill?
Take them away.
yes.
Yeah, they're just easy, just mindlessly.
Oh yeah. We'll,
Thank you.
We'll hide them.
I'll eat the rest tomorrow. How far can you see from the hill? Well, I'd say you can see the river Styx. Right? Oh, no, well, you're right on the river Styx.
Yeah. That's a given.
We don't see any bridges in our view.
Doesn't look that way. Except that port. I mean, if there's a port,
So you do see these docks,
yeah, the dock.
the tall docks. And, I mean, you see monuments and hills and mountains off in the distance. You see the volcano fluming just to the, what is that, east by southeast.
What is that?
We don't know.
Noxious gas.
Or it could be the golden scab over the thing. We
Well, that's
It's
like-
not labeled on our map. It's hard to say. You'd have to rely on the gods to make something up.
Sarlacc pit.
awesome.
We did pass that big Icar pit and the volcano on the way here.
Yeah.
Bells.
So we know that part of the map is right.
So, well, because you guys, it sounded like you were interested in going here
Yes.
to
May-
Sauron, but
maybe.
we got to get across the river.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe. We
That's-
have to, yeah.
Because the notion of going to where the demons come out or are spawned doesn't sound like a good time.
I mean, but what kills the demons? Why would we want to go there either?
Yeah, but
Seems
we're
like
not gonna-
there's got to be a way across the river. We just have to find it.
Could we use Harmon's Hill as a giant ramp and just, jump the river Styx?
Little Dukes of Hazzard action.
kind of looks like one.
Well,
Dr. Seuss
I
life
would
right away.
just fly. I'll watch.
Wonderful.
How wide is the river here?
Pretty darn.
Yeah.
More than 100 feet.
Yeah.
No evil Knievel with the machines, huh?
If there are docks,
Oh, we
there
can't
are
even drive them
boats.
up here. So yeah.
True.
Maybe we could find a ferry.
That's what I'm saying.
Did I?
So then we would just follow. Is that a road? Follow
Yeah.
a road along the river and look for a way to cross.
I don't know if that's a road or not.
Sure. See all the telephone poles?
Yeah.
I was thinking that earlier when I saw it.
Oh.
Yeah, with guys impaled on them.
Well, I guess we,
Toss a coin or
We go to that. You wanted to go to the Stygian docks before.
yeah, I think the docks are our best bet.
Okay. Also, when Lulu, I lost track in the explanation of the elf guy that was impaled on the tree. He was a friend, but then he betrayed someone, but then he would help you, but
He's
then
a
he betrayed someone else.
vampire
Yeah.
who turned on his own kind.
and then
Okay.
in the heat of battle turned on.
So we don't like it.
Sorry.
Is our minds? No.
Okay.
He's a vampire. Betrayed vampires to.
And he's
Zarya.
undead and posted to a tree. No. But yeah, over
He
here.
turned down Zarya.
Cut me down. Cut me. End my existence,
He's got 2
please.
arms and 2 legs, so
Hey, in his existence, we just asked you.
you all go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Yeah, I think you might
Yeah,
come out.
that's all we need is a vampire shark.
I thought you already was.
That'd be right up vampires. They make that happen.
No, were shark.
So, are you gonna do it?
So you got to change in.
Would
I'd have to.
would Vampire modify the contract for him to be a vampire were shark?
Wow.
Wow. The rest of the game make their way down to the infernal war machines. You hang back. They round the bend and they can't see you anymore.
I think these guys all know anyway, but
Yeah, they all.
well, maybe not Lulu, but
Yeah,
I don't think Lulu was.
Yeah, Lulu was there with the rest of them as they threw you in the middle with the red hats.
Anyway.
What are memories?
So I'm up there, and he's on the big tree.
It's like,
And who else is around? There's some of these other guys on the trees around. Can I go behind the big tree where none of them can see me?
give me a medicine check.
avert your gaze. Don't look at me changing.
His skin,
Cast blindness on all them.
Yeah.
his skin is green.
You said medicine?
Uh-huh.
5.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? I mean, yes. Look, look here. The tree's right there. Right. There's a tree there. There's a tree there. There's a tree here, for crying out loud.
So it'd really be hard to get somewhere.
But I mean, if you went behind here, maybe you could transform, then come back around. If you were careful, you could transform.
Is this a question for the fate chart?
I don't think so. I think
That's a big tree.
it's a big tree. You feel like you could transform without anyone seeing you.
Okay.
And those that can are on the menu. So
So I will do that. So I go behind a big tree, turn into a were shark.
And you just start chomping on his torso, right? Until
Well, he said he wanted to die, so I
Yeah.
can chomp on him or rip him down or whatever.
But the problem here, and I hate to keep throwing these problems at you, but they're undead. They're not humanoid. They are. Fiend's not even right. They are.
undead.
Well, they're undead.
They're undead. They're more like zombies than real people.
So they don't count as humanoid.
They don't count.
So they don't taste satisfying and delicious.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't
Okay.
take you all the way through that, but
So is he still alive just now?
no. Well, he's dead.
He's
His bottom half of his body is bleeding out, and
Well, I was wondering if like now he was like just in 2 pieces, but still alive and in pain.
I'm only half the man I used to be.
So they're all
They used to be
The lady song.
they all smell like this hat. Okay.
bloated, green skin. I try to give those hints to you.
Okay.
How you could even bite something like that? As fast as
So they don't taste good.
Comes
These
down.
are not right. Ugh. All right.
So, but
Anybody got a mint?
we're gonna head to the Stygian
I
docks.
don't know if the shark would care though.
Okay. We're making more progress than I expected. This is great, though. This is great. Good problems to have. That's not the button I wanted to hit. Ah, yes. I don't think I created a scene for it yet. Let's see.
We are at 8:40, so if you don't have it prepared,
I agree. But this is my Thursday night.
oh yeah, no, if you
I'm
want to
gonna
keep going,
ring every last minute.
we're happy to keep going.
Yeah.
We just don't want to put you in a place that
It
you're
just
not.
might be more of a
Yeah.
theater of the mind than the rest of it. Other locations. That's what I need.
I love how McConnell's pause, or whatever you want to call it, this freeze, is a big deal. But Biden having these every day, not a big deal. Just don't be hypocritical. If you're gonna not say okay, it's okay for Biden, you can't just go crazy on somebody else.
All right. I can move you are here. And you are here. A massive iron structure that appears to be a pair of docking arms straddles the river Styx and extends out over it. Hefty clamps and chains and bars are fixed to the docking arms to lash large vessels between them. Seems like, if we zoom in here, this dock, and there's probably some sort of structure that leads up to either side of this. There should be some sort of ship that would be in between there, and it's just not here at the time. Stygian Dock is a 100-foot high service platform protruding from the rocky cliffs of the river Styx. The clamps, chains, and bars fixed to the upper arms of the dock hold flying fortresses in place. You see off in the distance, there's movement on the docks. Something is up there.
But they're out in the middle of the river.
Yeah, but there's fortifications. There's not battlements. There's ways up there.
Okay.
Ramps.
Gangway, whatever.
Let's see. Do I have any better pictures?
But also a big gap in the middle.
So so the way this is pictured, it should be more. The other picture showed it more in the middle of the river. This is on the side of the river, and you can take the embedded stairway up to the top of the dock.
Well, and there you can see the one further down. You can see two arms reach across.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like for loading and unloading a ship, but
Yeah.
but not necessarily any way to walk across. Or is there?
Not at this time. But you would think that the people that work there certainly they have a way across. You should go ask them. I say people, the things. We are in hell.
okay.
So you open that one more time. I'm gonna say you pull your hellish war machines to the base of one of these dock arms platforms, and you look and you see a stairway leading up the side of it.
Well,
There's no way to drive our machines to the top.
No, it's a stairwell.
I guess we gotta.
And there's some sort of beings around?
From a distance, you could see something on the
Okay.
top of it moving around.
You coming with?
Look off to the side. There's something working up there.
Yeah.
There might be a
Some
humanoid.
I'm back.
things. Some things working up there.
There's something on the wing. I'm just being myself right now.
It's all good.
To the tower!
Okay.
Yeah, Cristiano would be
So the
coming.
the group of you get out and you start up the stairs, and it's 100-foot winding stairs up to the top. You get to the top and you see out in the middle of this dock a horned devil is pointing at some other barbed devils, like bossing them around. Over there, do this, and over there, do that.
He seems like the man to talk to.
Off in the distance, you see bone devils, flying skeletons, if you were, flying and carrying some barrels in there from one side to the other.
You said a devil. Not a demon.
Devils.
Okay.
Horn devil, barbed devils, bone devils. All seem to be working on top of the...
Okay, so you speak devil, right?
I
Or
speak both.
you speak both?
I speak Abyssal and Infernal.
Infernal is what we need. I speak Abyssal, but not Infernal.
I got
So,
Abyssal too. Where it's worse.
The guy, the thing, the devil shouting orders is covered like a mechanic in oil. And a dark slimy substance that this says is engine oil. Okay, I think the ichor makes more sense.
so
And some something is in his hand and it glows and he's chomping and a little puff of smoke off it.
we'll be right behind you.
Yeah, swell. All right. Venture nothing gained. I'll approach him. I assume he's some.
Ahoy!
Yeah, right.
He's a dock worker.
Ruckus would tell
Is
you
he
all
at
the
the top?
lingo.
So you come out of the top of the stairway and you see this in front of you. His back is to you.
Okay. I'll approach, but I won't get within 5 feet.
And so you're 10, 15 feet away from him. And it's funny because as you're talking to him, one of those other devils is coming up to him talking. He kind of looks around and he sees you approaching. The rest of you are also at the top, but just stayed back in the stairwell, right? So you are on the same level. You're not hiding down below at all, right?
I wouldn't want to be more than 30 feet away from him.
Fair enough. You're within 30 feet. And you hear this guy, and he's like, why are you up here? What are you doing? And he starts to turn around and he looks, and he says, what are you doing on my dock?
I seek to cross the river. This looks like a way that could be achieved. May I cross?
And he looks at you. What's your name, son?
Martello Krieg.
Martello Krieg. You want to cross the river Styx.
I
You're wise to not just try to swim it.
Certainly not.
But I can't let you go for just free. I can have my bone devil fly you across now if that's what you want.
Well,
You haven't indicated that you have a machine,
Anything to
Crap.
barter with.
well, a craft that needs to cross.
right. Well, we didn't really talk about
You
what
and
we're
your
doing.
friends, it would just take them mere moments to fly your friends across.
Well,
And he takes a big drop, and it's not a cigar; it's a piece of coal. And he just kind of, and you can see black saliva kind of going down his chin. And he-
I appreciate that. We, however, have some rather large machines that we would want to bring with us, if at all possible.
How large you talking?
A vehicle. I don't know. I would assume I
Those
could get
infernal war machines that you see running through the
parked down below. Yes, those are ours.
and He's
You're in a loading zone. Get him out of there.
he said, "Come, show me." And you guys, get over here. Stop lurking in the shadows.
Okay.
Y'all
Yeah.
follow. And he looks like, it looks like you got a, what is that, a tormentor?
Mm-hmm.
There's a bike I see with a sidecar.
Yes.
We got the chains. We can get you across.
Excellent.
But I wonder, it's payment. I need you. He looks at you and he says, I need a favor.
What kind of favor is
There's a
that?
lot around here.
Yeah, well, it's hell. It's what you do.
Yeah.
And it says, my name's Basilstein, Martella Creed. This is my crew. And we're doing a experimental craft. He pulls you over and takes you to a rusty barge anchored on the river Styx, a few hundred yards from the dock. Hanging from the barge's loading crane by a rusty chain is a 10-foot diameter spheric diving bell made of iron and glass. Suction tubes protrude from the diving bell's lower hemisphere like flimsy arms. I built this bathysphere to dredge the bottom of the river Styx for silted souls. You might know that those souls are quite valuable.
I see.
I need to test this sphere.
I see.
I load you and your crew up. We drop you down into the river Styx and you collect the souls. I'll give you one for each one you take. Give you one for each two you take.
One what?
Souls, son. We're collecting souls off the bottom of the river Styx.
So one soul collected gets 2 souls across? Is that
Well, 2 souls. I get one and you get one.
What are we gonna do with a soul?
To run the
Coins.
soul coins?
Or to swap out mine for one that is cursed? Can I do that?
They're all cursed.
I guess we'll find out. All right, so, okay, 2 souls. So how many sets of 2 souls do we need?
As many as you can get.
And incidentally, you said you shouldn't swim in the river Styx. What happens if one tries? What happens if something goes wrong with the bell and we get wet?
Well, that is the risk, isn't it?
Yes, but what happens if you touch this water?
Well, first you go mad.
Okay, he's already mad. Yes. What next?
Then your life force gets drained from you and you become a part of the river itself.
Okay.
Circle of life.
And how
But you'll be perfectly safe in the mighty sphere.
And you'll be cursed.
how big? How many people can fit in this thing?
A lot of you can fit. You'll need all of you to collect as much as you can.
And have you gone down in your sphere?
I've sent many of people down there. Many a devil's been down to below. But none are as reliable as your lot, it seems.
Yeah. Can a devil go into the river and come back out?
Which
They don't have souls.
so it says, whichever you sucks up the most silted souls gets a soul coin. So it's not 1-to-1. It's whoever gets the most gets a soul coin.
So we go down there and those hoses that are sticking out of it, or
Yeah.
use to suck up the soul.
Just suck up the souls as you get down to the bottom.
Lost your.
Oh my.
Marcy has her own show now. Okay.
Not Lee.
How bad?
Come on. Did the TV turn off? It does look like
Lack
so.
of activity.
No, we were still getting the Apple TV promos for.
Come on. There. You have a better, maybe if you're closer.
Yeah, I saw the light flash when
There it is.
gets lights on.
It's on now. No, it's good. Don't hit it again.
Okay.
Should work. Or
Alright,
so I thought.
Dredge the sea. We don't need that, do we? For this.
Well, if we want to bring the vehicle, I mean, if we don't want to bring the vehicles, his flying bone devils
We
will
don't
take.
need this.
Oh. You're still with us, right, Ken?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can,
Yep.
yes.
Through the TV, which is off.
Yeah, we lost the picture.
Ah.
But we still got your sound. That's good.
Did the HDMI cable come on this?
Oh, there
Yeah,
was a
something
flicker.
just
Flickered.
No
It's
signal.
on, but they're saying no signal.
Yeah. Did the Apple TV turn off?
No, the light's on. Despite the hat.
That's fine. It doesn't turn.
Ken, we still got you?
Yep.
I thought when I went Apple with the Apple share or whatever, I thought I'd be beyond this.
Was we were getting the sound with no picture.
Yeah.
And I think this remote was low. So
It sounds pretty interesting. to be honest.
Yeah, we can go.
Well, it's more about. Are we looking at
Soul
a
Siren?
or a TPK? If the bathysphere springs a leak and we all die.
Dan would never do that.
Well,
to
we won't
us.
die right away.
We'd go crazy first.
Yeah.
Right. In for penny, in for pound, I guess.
How deep's the river here?
Let's do it.
I can only handle so much drama at once, guys.
There's no drama.
Sorry, we can live without the picture.
Yeah, we don't need the
Oh, there,
TV.
you got it back.
You're getting there.
Ah.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, I'm just saying, sort this out. All right. So, how deep is the river? The diving bell is attached to 50 feet of chain, so it's at least 50 feet.
Okay.
More than enough to reach the bottom of the river. There are 4 suction stations inside the diving bell, so only 4 of you need to go down. But maybe you want to have more down there in case there's a problem or you need to swap out.
And how do we get air?
Plenty of air down there for the lot of you. Inside the bell, that is. Don't open the hatch while you're underneath. That would be not wise.
Who's going? Or are we all going?
The bathysphere.
The clerk?
I'll keep watch of the vehicles.
Okay.
Oh, I'll go.
All right.
Last going? Yeah.
Surely you would go.
Yeah.
Gloin?
And don't call me Shirley. Yes, because
Clerk, right?
if it really went to shit, I could swim out of here really fast, carry a couple people.
Yeah.
So,
And you're used to being crazy, so it's yeah.
but I can swim 50 feet in one
Are you
turn.
going, Pound Man?
You know.
I don't need to go.
All right.
I
Leave you
don't
two
feel
to guard the
like I'm-
vehicles.
Yeah, I don't feel
So-
like I'm the.
And you are the 2 drivers, so if you had to bolt, God forbid, at least we have a way to bolt.
So who's going in the bathysphere?
I heard Olag, Ruckus.
Gloin and Martello.
Okay.
Olaf.
Well, climb in the hatch and we'll tidy you up.
Olaf, do you want the plan B in case things go bad down there?
Sure.
Okay.
There's enough air for the 4 of you for an hour, but to be safe, we'd only say
kind of.
keep you down there for 10 minutes.
Well, not so much you, like, but if you need to.
All right, 10 minutes. And if we do this and we are successful,
The one who gets the most sucks up the most souls will get a soul coin.
And you're going to transport us on our vehicles across the river.
And of course, you might choose to do it more than once, though, if you so choose. All right, so you get in, and he lowers you down, and it's the Red River. You can only see out to 10, 15 feet. Once the bathysphere is lowered to the river bottom, the characters inside can use its siphoning tubes to suck up the silted souls that lie there. At the end of each minute, a character operating a suction station makes a dexterity check The number of silted souls that the character siphons is equal to the check result. The silted souls are stored in a tank attached to the Bathysphere's underbelly, and the dials and attacks track the numbers of the silted in each one. The silted souls in each one. Fiends dine on the silted souls like ambrosia. Silted souls can also be formed into lemurs once they are rescued, air quote, from the river depths.
You said a dex check?
Yeah.
How many turns are we down there?
10. No. This is after every minute. So 10.
10. So we should do 10
So
dex checks?
the four of you, let's start with one at a time. Each of you, get ready to make your dexterity check with your modifier and tell me the result.
You do one at a time, or you want us to do 10?
I would suggest that maybe we can move the vehicles now while we're waiting for them
Where are we moving them to?
to the other side.
Okay, let's do one at a time. No,
Rolling, right?
Glenn. Oh no, he's rolling.
I go
Rolling?
down the river?
4 times?
That's where we're
4 tens. Give me 4 tens. Each
Then
one
you do that
modified by your
first, then they're
dexterity.
now
4
plus
tens.
right?
10 tens. Two.
I mean, you can-
4D.
I can
I'm
ask
sorry.
If they die.
I'm sorry. 10
You can
D.
ask.
What did I say it
You
was?
can ask them.
You said dexterity.
Dexterity. You're right. I'm sorry. 10 dexterity checks. 10 dexterity
Their
checks.
poor fortune doesn't have to be ours.
It's going to be a lot.
You know,
Uh-huh.
what is it? The land.
Oh,
Don't
crap.
ask
That's a
them.
3, a deuce, a 4, and
Go
a
for it.
17.
And your dex is...
Oh, plus 1.
All right.
So that's
So we'll just add 10 to your end number. Keep going.
10 and 4, 6. That's
I had 3 numbers written down.
26.
And
Oh,
I had 3 numbers. Time out. You've lost me. You gave me 3 numbers. I heard a 3, a 2, and a 17.
2, 3, 4, 17.
2, 3, 4, 17. I missed one. Okay. Go ahead. You did your next 4?
Yeah. 10, 11, 19, and 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
so
plus 1.
so
plus
that's
4.
8. I only need 2 more.
A 1 and a 7.
A 1 and a 7. All right. That's it. And I can do the auto sum. 94 plus your 10 is 104.
Yeah.
Okay.
104 is the number to be?
Ken, you can just do that on screen. Glenn, if you... Oh, yeah.
They're just waiting.
Yeah. All right.
116.
116, is there any modifier to that?
Nope.
All right.
116 is the number to be.
All right.
Okay.
Glenn.
Alright, let's see here. 15, 8, 8, 9, 19.
All right.
And then 20, 16, 7, 3, 20. And then my modifier would be plus 20.
Because it's plus 2 on each.
Uh-huh.
All right. Go ahead and start rolling. So 145 is a new number to beat.
All right, you just want the numbers and we'll do the modifier thing at
Yeah.
the end. Okay, a 12, a 14, a 3, a 5, and a 19. And then a 12, a 19, a 5, another 12, and 15. The modifier is
Okay, yeah.
-1, so that's minus 10.
All right. Let's see what happens. 106. 145. All right.
How fitting, the guy that needs.
And 10 minutes after the Bathysphere is lowered into the river, 10 Vrox demons swoop down from the sky and attack the Stygian dock. Basilstein is lured away by the attack, leaving the barge and his crane unattended. You're stuck under the water. When Basilstein leaves, you roll initiative. Characters in the bathing suit have no idea what's happening other than you've made your 10th check and nothing's happening. So that leaves the two of you
Rolling initiative, right?
rolling initiative. So from down in at the, you're 100 feet below the dock level on the ground, and you see these Varroks. You remember them from Elturel. They're attacking the devils on the dock above. You can see, you maybe even from a distance, you see the orange glow of the Basilstein's coal cigar, fending off with some wrench, a large wrench, swiping at the Varrock. You roll initiative. This is where we'll start next week.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you want our initiative now?
Nah, we'll do it next week.
Good.
We'll do it next week.
Because I rolled poorly.
Well, in that case.
Good night. We covered a lot.
Yeah, we did. A lot of ground, literally.
Yeah. Ken,
Why don't you give us a people, man?
what do you think? You having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so I asked a question last week.
We're hell on motorcycles.
Yeah. Do you guys ever look up the monsters as we battle?
As we
little
battle?
bit. Yeah. I usually don't look at like the details. I look
Yeah.
at the description.
Yeah.
But
How about you, Ken? You ever look them up?
If you tell us that it's one that we know, then yeah. But otherwise, no. I try not
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. So you know then, I do quite a bit of modifications.
yeah.
Yeah. And I do that because they're telling me to use these creatures, and at this level, they're not balanced for a level, a group of our level.
Yeah.
These are written for 4 characters at a certain level, and not necessarily with a whole bunch of magic stuff. So you guys would just wipe those easy. So I modify some stuff.
Sure.
Anyway, so that's where we'll pick up next week. Rolling initiative for Christiana and Panlamir as the Varroks have attacked the docks while the 4 of you are stuck under the water. You have an hour's worth of air, so you ought to be fine.
We've been down there for 10 minutes.
It's only been 10 minutes.
Good thing I gave
Yeah, 50 more minutes.
Bullock has the plan B, so.
Keep harvesting. You get more points that way.
Well, it only goes to the most, right? I mean, we're only going to get 1 soul point out of the whole deal.
Well, that's the deal he
You
made.
also said 10 minutes.
That's the deal he made going down. I think it was going to be 10 minutes, but imagine what he'd say if you all came out maxed out with the total number you could get.
Fair point.
Well, I mean,
How many rocks are there?
This says 10 Varroks swoop down.
It's quite a few.
At least those are what you see. Between now and next week, we'll have to see if I decide there should be more or not.
Or less. You know, fewer.
There could be,
Yeah.
and there could be other things. So we'll just have to see.
Rocks are pretty tough.
Yeah, they are.
Can be.
You are level 13? 14? 13?
Yeah. But there's also only 2 of us.
No.
And a bunch of devils.
And a bunch of devils.
Lulu's up there.
Oh, Lulu's somewhere.
That is true.
Lulu. So that's another thing. Lulu was balanced for a lower level character. She only has like 50 hit points.
36.
36 hit points.
36.
Yeah. I think she should be a little bit tougher. She's a 1 hit. She'll soak up 1 hit and she's out.
Yeah.
We also gotta. I don't know if there's no day and night here, but we gotta rest sometime. We're still going out the same day as when we were fighting those
Yeah,
guys.
Martello could be doing a lot more if
So-
it wasn't about spelled out.
Another important point. Since you've been here, there's been no sense that the sun has moved.
Yeah.
Also, in the time you've seen in the distance the city Eltrol, and damn it if it doesn't seem if it's gotten a little lower. As in it's getting pulled into the river Styx.
No.
So,
This is not good, kids.
the clock is
Ticking.
ticking. We've had 2 episodes in 2, 3, I'm going to say 2. We have 18 more game sessions before it goes into the river Styx. And you don't want that.
Of course we don't.
18.
I mean-
That 18's a lot.
They don't want that. I mean,
No, we don't.
we'll be fine.
Oh.
But so, out of game measure for an in-game event. Okay, that's the night.
It was a good night.
Unrelated, I looked up the iron stake thing. In Bulgaria from the Middle Ages through the beginning of the 20th century, it was common practice to pin corpses through the heart with an iron stake to prevent their return as a vampire.
Oh, okay.
That's the night, guys. Turning off the video.
The fun fact that